Today on Sugar Spun Run, I'll be showing you how to make bacon in the oven. Hey Sugar Spun Bakers, Sam here, and today I am so excited to be sharing another carefully tested, well-researched, and perfected recipe. I'm not sure if you can actually call this a recipe, it may be just more of a technique, but I'm really excited to be sharing this easy way to cook bacon with very little mess. We are going to be making our bacon in the oven, and you only need 3 things. You need a baking sheet, aluminum foil, and you need some bacon. You are also going to need an oven, so maybe that's 4 things, but you'll want to make sure yours is preheated to 400 degrees Fahrenheit. Now we're going to prepare this baking pan by lining it with a piece of foil. And you want to make sure that foil completely covers the edges of the baking pan. You could do this straight on your baking pan, but it's going to be a lot messier. If you cook it on foil, cleanup is going to be so much easier. So just make sure it completely covers the bottom. Otherwise, you're gonna have a greasy mess on your hands. Now, some recipes prefer to cook bacon on a rack rather than straight on the pan. I have found that yields a chewier bacon, so I want my bacon to be nice and crisp. We are cooking it on foil on a pan. Now, you can cook as many strips of bacon as you can fit on your baking pan. For me, with a standard sized cookie sheet, I can usually fit 12 pieces of bacon. Now, I'm okay putting them really close together, if even let the edges touch a tiny bit, but you don't want to overlap them a lot or have them on top of each other. You don't want to overcrowd the bacon. We have 11 so far, and I can squeeze one more here at the bottom. And once your oven is preheated to 400 degrees, we'll take this over to our oven where we will bake it until it is nice and crispy and golden brown. Now, exactly how long this takes is going to depend on a few things, like whether you're using thick cut bacon, the color of your baking sheet. There are a couple different factors that come into play, including how many pieces of bacon you're cooking. I cover a lot of these nuances over in the printable recipe in case you have specific questions, but for this not thick cut bacon in my 400 degree oven, 12 pieces, it usually takes 15 to 20 minutes. Now, halfway into baking, I always like to use a pair of tongs and carefully flip the bacon. Then we'll return it to the oven and continue to cook. At this point, all that's left to do is let the bacon cool until it's reached a temperature where it's manageable for you to pick it up. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed this super simple cooking technique. No mess, really easy way to cook bacon and have it turn out perfectly every time. No splatter needed. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you try this out, please let me know what you think. I'll see you next time. You already know this tastes good.